YouTube is one of the most visited sites on the internet. It was the second most searched website during the month of October, after Google, receiving 76.8 billion page views. There are currently 30,000 hours of video content uploaded to YouTube every single hour. For better or worse, YouTube shapes our culture. Matt Fradd hosts the popular podcast and YouTube channel Pints with Aquinas and uses social media to share the Catholic faith.
It's terrific.
We spoke to him about how he uses the internet to spread the gospel and what he worries about when looking to the future of social media.
Would St. Thomas Aquinas, would he be on social media today? What would you think
No,
of
I
our
hope
current,
not.
our current media climate?
I don't know if I should be on social media today. It's a really good question. I've heard people say things like, if Thomas had the availability of the internet and computers, imagine what he would have done. But I don't know if that's true. Maybe he would have just become boring like the rest of us, watching Joe Rogan videos and Netflix. You look at the beautiful St. Peter's behind us, you think, well, could we do that today with the tools we have? No, I don't know if we can. And so I wouldn't venture a guess.
One of the things that I'm worried about is that a lot of the young people I come across, they have experiences, but it's all virtual. And I think that's beautiful in the sense that you can have more information, you can be in touch with things and connect with people. But at the same time, you're overexposed to things that you maybe shouldn't be exposed to. And I know something that you've spoken a lot about it is pornography. Seeing the generations go by and seeing your children grow older, what impact do you think this digital age has had on them and us, and what do you see going in the future?
Well, I mean, I can only speak for my family. Our children, oldest is 14, down to 6. We have 4 children, or 8 rather. They change every year. It's difficult to keep up. They do not have smartphones. I would not buy that for them. We homeschool our children. We spend time with other families who also do not have smartphones, which can be very difficult. But this is partly why we moved to the area of the country that we are now in, so that we can live a more human life. And I would suspect that we're going to see more and more people becoming weird, like me, as people continue to feel the negative effects of technology, internet and smartphones, that more and more people are going to do this, because I want to raise holy children, or at the very least interesting children. If they can't be holy, I'd like them to be interesting. And I think the internet's a great way to make your children boring and bland and uninteresting. I want my daughter, let's say, to learn how to journal about her feelings, to express them, not to publicize everything to the world, not to wonder what filter makes her face look the best or something like that. So I think if we want beautiful, interesting, holy children, then we should be very serious about regulating their internet use in a way that makes us look strange to the rest of the culture. Because if we don't look strange to the rest of the culture, that should be, why shouldn't we? We're Christians, we're supposed to be a little strange. I don't mean strange in the sense of odd or turning people off or something like that, sanctimonious. But our lives should look different, and I think it should look different in this area of online. And
I heard that being Catholic is the new punk rock.
Yes, I think if we're serious about our Catholicism, then yeah.
Countercultural in a way.
Yep.
And then Matt, my last question is, you've interviewed hundreds and hundreds of people. If you were to look back at all those interviews, all those guests, and you look back on that, what, if you could say in maybe 1 minute or one through line or one thought, what you've learned about getting closer to God?
What I personally have learned about getting closer to God? Oh my goodness. I would say that God is far better than I am, and He loves me far more than I love myself or can love other people, and that we live in a safe universe. Certainly a universe riddled with evils, but our Father's heart is so good, and He is not narrow the way we are. His heart is not wretched and small the way ours are. He loves us with a Father's love, and we can trust in that love. I can trust in that love, and I can abandon myself to Him because He's trustworthy, even in my own wretchedness. Because as deep as my own wretchedness is, His love is all the deeper, and I should never look to my wretchedness apart from looking at His love. That's the only thing that enables me to stand it. But that all is well, and all will be well, and with God all manner of things will be well, I think.
Beautiful. Matt, thank you so much.
Yes.
Thank you for all the work you do.
Yes, God bless you, thanks.